Two federal prison guards on duty the night Jeffrey Epstein took his own life in a Manhattan jail will face a judge today.
CBS News' Alice Gaynor has more on the charges they are facing.
The two correctional officers responsible for guarding Jeffrey Epstein when he took his own life have been charged with falsifying records. They're identified as 31-year-old Tova Noel on the job for 3 years and 41-year-old Michael Thomas on the job for 12 years. The 66-year-old wealthy financier died August 10th at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York while awaiting trial on charges of sexually abusing underage girls. The city's medical examiner ruled his death a suicide. Epstein was placed on suicide watch after he was found July 23rd on his cell floor with bruises on his neck, but was taken off suicide watch about a week before his death. He was still supposed to be checked on every 30 minutes. According to the indictment, those checks weren't done for about 8 hours before Epstein was discovered in his cell with a bedsheet around his neck. The officers are accused of failing to check on him every half hour and of fabricating log entries to claim they had. Instead, it's alleged they sat at their desk, browsed the internet, and moved around the common area. Federal prosecutors offered them a plea bargain, but they declined. The falsification of records has been a problem throughout the federal prison system, which has been plagued for years by systematic failures. Today, the Federal Bureau of Prisons' new director, Kathleen Hawk Sawyer, appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee.
Christmas ornaments, drywall, and Jeffrey Epstein. Name 3 things that don't hang themselves. That's what the American people think. That's what the American people think. And they deserve some answers.
In that room.
Mr. Epstein on suicide watch?
Yes, he was. However, the average time on suicide watch is only about 24 hours because it is such a stark and actually depressing situation. We then can move them to another tier of observation, which is called psychological observation.
Did that happen in this case?
I can't speak specifically, but I am sharing this with you so that you understand our procedure, sir.
Well, according to investigators, he was put on psychological observation and even placed in the cell closest to the correctional officer's desk. They'll appear in federal court this afternoon. Live in the newsroom, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.